UK. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and I need to straighten this up a wee bit. I think we're just a bit out of sync here. Now I'm making it worse, haven't I? Trying to fit my cup of tea in, that's what's wrong. It's squint, but it'll do. So, hi Valerie. I'm just getting it up on my iPad so I can see. I'll put the volume down. That's cool. So hey, here we are. I've no idea if anyone else will come and join us, Valerie. It's Easter weekend. I get that people are busy, but here's Nessa. Hey! So I'm still using up designer series paper. So I thought, I've got Hues of Happiness here, and I remembered this card I used to make that lets you show off both sides. So I've got all sorts of bits here. So I thought it might be fun just to, if I remember, I will do my best to remember. So, since you're both on first, oh Shaz, here you are. I know I was going to come and join you on Zoom, ladies, but I thought I'll go live first, otherwise I'll get distracted. I've been out in the garden, I would say helping with building a raised bed. Probably my husband would say I was supervising him making the raised bed. Which is probably about right. I was just making sure it went the way I expected it to. Oh, you're still making chocolate, Randy? Gosh. Randy's been busy making chocolate bunnies and bunnies on lollipops and what have you. So I haven't got measurements with me. So I can do it either in inches or... Well, no, I'll do one in centimetres and then we can do one in inches. How's that? Is that fair? So I'm just going to chop this. It's a way that you can show off your designer series paper, right? So this, if I'm doing it in centimetres, just to make it fold to be the size of our normal card, if I cut that at 14.8 centimetres, keep that one for the other card, the next card. I've no idea if this is going to work. I know these papers yet, but I won't have time to play with them after. So I want this to be 30 centimetres exactly. So our designer series paper is a little more than 30 because it's 12 inches, which is 30 and a half-ish. I'm just going to take that little bit off there. Now this may not work, but we'll end up with something, I'm sure. Because I can only half remember this, and I didn't want to go. I thought if I go on Pinterest looking for it, I don't even know what this card is called. It's sort of like a double gatefold. But so what I want to do here is score at 5. Oh, that seemed a bit... I think it'll be okay. You have to be careful. This is a new trimmer I bought, and that just seemed a bit fierce there. Right, 5 and 10. We'll just do it a bit gentler. I don't know if there was a bit of something stuck there. And then turn it round 180 degrees and do it at 5 and 10. Again, the reason for that is I don't have to take the arm of my trimmer out then. I won't have to move the junk off the side of my desk. So 5 and 10. So if this was 30 centimetres, as I see, I have cracked that paper, but we'll go with it. We'll make this one the prototype. we are going to strengthen this with card during the process. These papers are just so pretty. So have I said hi to everybody? So Valerie, Nessa, Shaz and Randy at the moment. As I say, it says there's more people watching, so if you're here, say hello. There's only a few of us here. So that is the basic fold, but I want to do a bit of cutting here. So what did I say? That was 14.8. Now I don't want to come down. Yeah. Well, that's okay, Shaz, but I won't use... Oh, I'm going to have to get a different piece of paper. Look, I have scored that one too firmly. We'll use this, but this time, Janice, don't score so hard. It's paper, not card. Right, I'm going to have to move my crochet from the side of the desk. It shouldn't be there anyway. So, right, open that up. Right. We need this to be 30, didn't we say? And then 14.8. So let's... If you're not in the mood for constant mistakes, maybe you need to leave me here to make mistakes. Right, so you're all desperate to know if this is going to work out or not. So that was 30 and we want it to be 14.8. Back to the drawing board and very gentle scoring. You'll remember that now that you've seen me break that paper, won't you? A cup of tea. Have you all got a cuppa? Help yourself from the table. Right, gentle scoring. Put the blade out the way, Janice, because you know what will happen. Right, 5, 10, and then turn it round 180 degrees and score it at 5 and 10. And then from this score line here, I want to score down. Well, we go for halfway, 14.8. We'll just go for 7. So what we want to do is mark this with a pencil at 7 centimetres from the top. You can decide how you want this slope to be, but just for the moment I'm going to try it at 7 centimetres. I'm going to pencil mark there. Hi Ruth, bonjour. Buenas tardes, I think, is it? And mark that at 7 centimetres as well, but I need it on that side so I can see it. Right. I say this might go horribly wrong, in which case this video never happened. It will be deleted. What do you think? Will we succeed? Will I be positive? This is purely from memory and my old... Right, and then I'm just going to cut this off. So that is from that score line, the second score line, right out to the edge, marked at 7 centimetres. And that is marked at 7 centimetres too. Put the edge of the score line and that there. I just want to make sure I've got the... There it is. There's a mark on that flower and I thought it was a pencil mark, so that nearly went wrong. Hey Lynn, how are you? Right, so that's that. We are going to use them, I think. Right, and then this is 10 centimetres by 14.4, so let me cut a piece of card to go in there. That is 9.6. I just take it 4 millimeters in by 14.4. That should work. You're on your third. When are you having it, Lynn? Your third surgery. So that's going to go in there for writing on it, but it also strengthens the card. We can stamp on there too. Now help me here because my memory's really bad. This is going to get stuck down here. So maybe it should have been halfway, I don't know, but we'll see what it looks like. What looks awful? Your surgery. Hey Emma, in you come. I'm confused. Because I'm trying to make a card and read the chat, and that's all really not always the best. So this should work, but it might not. But if you don't try, you know, I could have spent half the day on Pinterest looking for this card. Or just go on and make one. Hi Ruth. So what's everybody done with Easter Saturday? I went to B&Q with Peter, which is our sort of do-it-yourself store, to get wood. It does look okay, but it probably should have been halfway, but we'll sort that on the next one. So that basically is the fold. It gives you a different look. I don't know what it's called, Lynn, that's the problem. That's why I couldn't look it up to check that I had it correctly and not got my bone folder. I just decided I was going to find out and then film it and then put it out recorded, and then I thought, no, just go live and take a chance because your friends will help you if you're stuck. So there, see? So then I don't have Happiness Abounds here with me. I think I might make this a bit smaller so that you still see the paper. So I think that's a cool way to show off the paper. I think I will trim this down a bit more. I'm going to actually take 1 centimetre off both directions, just so that we can enjoy the paper. So then you need to help me to decorate it. So you could give it a belly band, or we can, yeah, we could give it a belly band. See that? There you go. That's lets us enjoy the paper. Okay, Randy, take care. So this is a good way to use up paper if you've got half sheets of the 12 by 12 anyway. Could have stamped on that first, couldn't I? Ooh. So that's our prototype, isn't it? So how do you think I should decorate it? I've still got all these flowers left. I'm actually having a wee think now looking at this. If I hadn't glued that down completely, that would have made a nice wee place to put some flowers, wouldn't it? I've still got all these left from yesterday. There's a thing. There's a thing. What do you think? So you have to start somewhere before your ideas come. Right, so you can also do this in inches. So let's do one in inches for my friends across the pond. So which paper to use? I've still got a full sheet of this. I think it's interesting when it's got flowers on both sides. Have a wee think about decorating. So for decorating, for the inches part of this, I love this paper where it's got the pinks and then on the other side the purples. Right, so actually we could, no, it doesn't look right. It has sort of got a direction, hasn't it? Right, okay. Okay, so you want it to be 5.5 inches if you're doing this so that it fits in the American envelopes. And you keep it the 12 inches. Double check it's 12 because sometimes they're just a little bit more. See, it is just, it's probably slightly bigger than 12, but we'll work with it because the way we can do that is we're going to score at 2 inches gently so we don't break the paper, and 4 inches. This is my old trimmer. I've left the other one on the side, and then that one I scored that too gently at 4 because I'm going to get rid of that one. My new trimmer. Right, let's go back to, because I've forgotten what I'm doing. Score at 2 and 4. Turn it 180 degrees and score it at 2. Now this is if you're not sure that the measurements are exact, it makes sure that both sides are the same. 2 and 4. So if that was 5.5 inches as the middle, 2 3/4 is the bit I need to mark. So where's my trusty pencil? So I need to mark this at 2 3/4. Is that right? Is someone checking my arithmetic? Because it's Saturday and I've been busy all day. 2 3/4 and 2 3/4 make 5.5, do they? I'm usually okay. Right. And which do you think is the top? Oh, it's hard to decide, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go this way. So I need the fold, the score line, the 4-inch score line, and the pencil mark. Are you all okay? Did you get a drink from the table? and then it's just put the score like that. See, because, oh, that's not good, is it not? I'm not doing very well here at all today. Let's just double check our measurements. Maybe it shouldn't have come on. That is squint, that's why. I expected there to be a little gap because the paper is just a smidgen more than 12 inches. I didn't expect it to be squint like this. So anyway, how is everyone? What are you all been doing today? Anyone got family gatherings happening over Easter? I have tomorrow. Got my daughter and her husband and the 2 children coming for Easter Sunday dinner. So now we need to stick these on, and we're going to stick them in the corner here. Now, did I say earlier if I was to leave a gap, I think I might have my measurement. Is that 6 inches? No, 5.5 inches. It just doesn't feel straight. There's something not quite working here. I'm probably just making it worse by trying to fix it. But we'll just go with it. Stop it, Janice. Stop it. Right. Let's glue. I was thinking that if I glue this triangle, it is a gatefold card, but I'm not sure. I don't know if the chat is keeping up here or not. I'm going to just put a line of glue there and leave this bit not sticky. Or maybe along there as well, so make it into a wee pocket, and then we could tuck some flowers in if we want to. As I say, I'm doing this purely from memory. So glue the triangle, give it a good old, right, along the bottom and up the side. And pop that on here. So I just like the way that it's like a ribbon folding coming down there. Okay, and then we'll cut ourselves a bit for inside, and then see that one, we can tuck some flowers in there, and we can still make a ribbon tie. Oh, you've got your sister there with you, Lynn. Good. Okay, I'll put my tea. And what did we say that then was? 4 inches. That's 4 inches by 5.5. So I want to make that maybe 3.5 by 4.5. Is that? No. I took it half an inch down, didn't I? Right, so then we need to stamp something inside. Because I think we'll stamp first and then pop some flowers in and do a ribbon tie. How would that do? Oh, you've just had your 3rd surgery. I seem to be a bit squint. So your sister's looking after you. Aren't you lucky to have a sister to come and look after you? Right, so what are we going to stamp on this? What have I got? I've taken a lot of stamp sets out of here, so I'm a bit stuck. What about a bit of, pardon me, Sentimental Park? What's the other one that goes with Sentimental Park? There's 2 stamp sets to this, I only seem to have one here. Or, do you know what I've got? I had a minute ago anyway. Irresistible Blooms, what about that? Oh, your sister's not able to stay much longer, okay. So what does this say? Thank you. Yeah, thank you's a nice one, isn't it? And then we'll pop some flowers around. Where's my blocks? Oh, and I've done this really clever thing. Moved my light, which I think I've slightly improved my lighting, but I can't get my... I was going to use Melon Mambo, but I clearly can't. Because I've clamped my lamp in front of it. A fun angle tripod could be, who knows. Well, I don't know if these colours go with what's in the flowers, but it won't matter. It was really just to share the fold and use up more designer series paper. Thank you! What other flowers have I got? What have I got? Just because I don't have the ones that go with this. I don't particularly want... Do you know what I think? This one. A fun angle trifold. Put Irresistible Blooms back just now. And then I'll probably pull it out because I might want some leaves. I'm just thinking. This will give you a pop when you open it up. Maybe I do want these leaves. Maybe I should have got organised before I came on. But I've moved Happiness Abounds along with other stamps that are retiring out of my way just now. So I'll need to get something for the middle of the flowers too. Right, I think that's more than enough. That's just a tiny wee message to write there. And just look at, I've really limited myself on colours here because I can't get my brights out. I need something for the middle here. What have I got? Really kind of limited. flowers really, have I? That one's got a hole in the middle too. Where's that one? Hey Gina, I'm struggling here. I'm struggling with myself. Just going to use this and just do it a couple of times in each of these flower holes. I don't know what a flower hole is, but that's what that is. Just add the yellow there. That's enough. It's too bright probably for this card anyway. But let's just stick it in. The card's bright. Actually, it's not too bright when you put it in like that. It's not. Hi Tracy. Yeah, I made this card, these folds from memory, and I can't remember what this fold is called. It is like a double gatefold, but then because I've cut that triangle off and then stuck it on the bottom, it gives that sort of ribbony look. And I do have ribbon to use up as well, so I have options here. I've got some of this pretty and some of the blue. Either of those would work. I've got lots of pretty ribbons, but I was just playing because I had these flowers left from yesterday. From my white on white card that I made yesterday. I'm kind of pleased with that. So yeah, no, it's a good way to use up my designer series paper, isn't it? So see, I could pop these in there. I don't know if it's going to work or it's not, but I think we'll chop them down a little, and then we'll just tie this one up with ribbon. So it's a very, remember about here that I've stamped on there and that shows there, but that's actually okay-ish, because there's bright colours on here, so it all kind of, so we're just overdoing it here, but I'm not too worried. I'm just playing and using things up. So let's just get some brushes and colour these up. So we've got some green here. Just add a bit of, this is just a quick way to take the white off your die cuts. Yeah, I need to watch again to see how I made the card base. It's just like, I sort of remember. Need to find out what it's called. Hi Karen. Hi Helen. I saw your comment, Helen, but I didn't actually read who made it. Right, as I say, I've come on today. I've not got a clue what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. There's so much colour in this card anyway, it's like, right, so then, what other bits have we got? Some foliage ones. I don't have a lot left, but I've got these sort of, I think we'll make them green. What's that flower that's all green? What's it called? I've got yellow finger. Some people got gold finger, me I've got yellow finger. Oh, I can't remember what they're called, these ones that are green. phone you all up later when I remember. I'm just adding, and I think it's, yeah, it's Parakeet Party I've got. I would have probably used Granny Apple Green. I think I'm just a bit maddling, that's all. So let's see if this will work. It's maybe all a bit too much, but it's just giving you ideas to use up your papers. Right, so we'll just put some glue in the bottom so it doesn't actually come out. Or you could put wee tags in there, wee messages. Add two together. I'm not quite what. I'm not actually quite sure what you're. Oh, to make them thicker. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can layer them up. I've maybe not got enough though to be doing too much. Yeah, I don't know if I put glue in there now, so I'm limiting my options, haven't I? That one doesn't. I could even trim this. See that my hands were trying to tell my brain what I was trying to find. My hand was going like this. I worry about me sometimes, I really do. I'm trying to not have that too straight. Yeah, you could die cut out of coloured card and then you can layer them up too. Come back and show me in if you come into Jazzle Dazzle and Friends Craft Share group, you can come back and show me what you do with yours. If you have a go at this. I just saw these lying on my desk and thought I might use them up. It's really just about showing you. I might have to stick them a little bit, or they're just going to fall forward. Again, if I'd done what Valerie suggested, then maybe we didn't do that. Just put a couple of dots and catch them there. And then take some of this gorgeous ribbon. I don't know if this one's coming back. I think this one might be coming on the online exclusives. I don't know if I'm right. Someone tell me if they know better than me. I'm just going to tie this with a bow so that it won't matter if the person who receives it slides this off or just unties the bow. So there's that one. That's okay, isn't it? That's all right. And then pardon me, we could try with this one making, that was the inches one, which is shorter and slightly fatter. And you can't, you know, I could slot more flowers in there if I want. You can just use as many as you like. Yeah, the ribbon's all it needs. It doesn't need a whole lot more, does it? This one I was thinking I might try a white belly band and then use some die cuts of the flowers from this paper to decorate this one. So for this one, what we could do is just get a striker card. I happen to have an offcut here. I don't want a thick one, just a thin one. Again, you can only try, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So make just a thin 2 centimetre strip here. And my go-to now for things is, yeah, that was a good idea, moving the light, but I need to do something about my inks. Right, my 2-inch punch from the online exclusive and the decorative circle punch, this is my go-to now. And so I think, what colour am I going to use here? So it's going to sit there. So what about, have I got a scrap of Melon Mambo, do you think? What do you think will come to me first? Somebody pass me a scrap. Oh, we have. Because that deep Melon Mambo is in there, I'm going to do a decorative circle of that. And a 2-inch circle of this. Be careful, because this bit my hand yesterday. I think it was the way, it was obviously my own fault the way I held it. So if anyone can tell me what this fold is actually called, I'd be interested to know. So I'm just going to use this bit for stamping, but we'll also stick some flowers. We'll do a bit of fussy cutting. Those die cuts will be used for something else. I've still got to come in on it and make the box that I said I would make to put yesterday's card in. So that might be tomorrow. Who knows? Right, so now I need, so if this is 10 centimetres, we'll just do it this way and we'll just trim it. So if we bring that like that, and fold this over so that it's straight, and then just cut that about there. We're going to hide it with this, so it's quite nice because then this is, the belly band is, there's no joins showing once it's done. Yeah, that was the 2-inch punch. I've lost it now. I've laid it down somewhere. Yeah, the 2-inch circle punch. It's in the online exclusives. I've lost my glue. I've lost everything here on my desk. So just put a blob of glue, bring that over, hold it till the glue grabs. And you have a belly band. Easy peasy. Oh, that was, I can't have Melon Mambo ink, but what I can do is bring my marker pen, and are we just going to stick with No, I was thinking we'll use hello because it's a bit smaller and then I can stick flowers around it. So you don't always have to have all the ink pads. You just rub your marker pen. I use this side and just on the side there, just make sure you're not messed it onto the edge. Give it a huff just to make sure there's enough moisture in it. And then I'm going to pop this kind of down here. Hello. And then cut out some flowers from the paper that I've got left if I can find the paper. There was a sheet that's still got, yeah. Excuse me. There's a sheet here that's still got some needing cut out. So, more tea, Vicar. There we go. I'm going to put my watch back on, it's charged. Right, so what colours? Well, we just stick with the pinks because this has already got pinks on it. Yeah, I love it, Karen. I love it, love it. I'm just going to take out these. This one. I think that one. Oh, we'll just do this one to stick it off the edge. We'll see how we go. So I'm just, this is rough and ready fussy cutting because I don't want you to all fall asleep. Have you all fallen asleep by the fire? I've got my two Karens in the house tonight. Yeah, Karen, you designed an amazing class with this, didn't you? That's fabulous. I used your designs. I used your class, rather. One. Please take more time over your fussy cutting. And Lynn, hopefully you'll be able to do this again. You'll be able to fussy cut again, hopefully, once all your surgery's healed and things settle. I'm biting my tongue. Then I was thinking, do you know what, if I wanted a bit of greenery. But then I do have this amazing punch, don't we? And a scrap of green, but it works. It works, it works. This is Parakeet Party, but greens are interchangeable. They all work together. So I'm thinking if we kind of stick that there, we pop a bit of greenery. So let's stick this on here and then we'll, come on glue, work with me. But I think the best thing to do is to put the belly band on and stick this together in situ. So I need a wee bit of glue. You could use tape, you could use dimensionals here. Just be careful that the glue doesn't go onto your card or none of the folding will work. Right, so so because the whole flower can't go on, so I just need to put a bit of glue there to catch it, and then maybe a bit here. Stick that one peeking out of there, and then I need to cut a bit off this. You're all very quiet. Are you all busy doing something? Or did it get so boring that you fell asleep? Whoops. No, we'll just leave these where they are. I don't know if you're mesmerised. Right. I don't know if I want to stick, I actually think I do want that behind there. Just a bit more greenery. I think I might have to bring that off. Ah, see, I will be able to fit that in between so it doesn't catch when the belly band's going on and off. Then look at, yeah, that just seems, yeah, that just to me looks a bit better. So two ways to keep this card closed to put in the post or to give to your friend. There's that one. Let's tidy a bit, which makes it tuck to the side. Oh, you're watching the rugby as well. Okay, that's fair enough, Shaz. That's allowed. Right, okay. So let's make a space so that we can have a look at both of these cards. As I say, I had no idea if I was going to be successful or not. But somehow or another we've made it through again. A pen away. Brush this away. This a bit off so that you can see better. It's just too distracting. So two cards that look quite different but using the same fold. So You slide this one. Oh, we didn't stamp anything. We were going to say, so we put hello outside, so what, is there anything else we can put inside? Hello, I like you. Nah, that's just not me, is it? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know what I've got. A card to say hello. I'm just going to leave this blank. You can do what you say what you like. But that one is got a belly band and it's decorated with fussy cut flowers to match the paper. And this one is tied with a ribbon. And it's decorated with flowers left over from yesterday's card. So we're not, you know, we're saving a lot of waste. But when you take the belly band off, they stand really nicely. Yeah, that's me. Well, I can write, there's plenty of room to write a personal message in as well. So there. So I don't know what you think. Well, thanks for coming in and keeping me company while I played. Because that is what I was doing. And if anyone knows the name of that fold, Karen, you're the fold queen. Do you know what it's called? Oh, thank you very much, Gina. I appreciate that. Some kind of double gatefold. But it does, it's the way that it looks when it's standing up. It's quite pretty. So anyway, thank you everyone. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Please press the bell icon to get notified when I'm coming on again. And please share it out if you will. So thank you very much. I don't know where the door is. Try and get out. Where's the door? Where's the door? Did you all give me a wee thumbs up? Thank you. You're good. A cascade gatefold. I knew you would know, Karen. A cascade gatefold. I'll put that in my title now. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a blessed Easter. Enjoy some family time if you get that opportunity. And take care, everybody. Bye-bye.